What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another pitch side video where we discuss everything football related. Thank you guys so much for showing support to the channel thus far. If you want to subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And thank you guys so much for showing support to the Pitch Side Apparel's official store. Today, we are here to discuss why it would be disrespectful for us to not consider Saka a generational talent. Now, this generational talent is a word I don't throw often, and it's a word that I only describe two players, and that's Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. Now, there's other players who are certainly knocking on the door, like Ansu Fati, Jadon Sancho, Phil Foden, and some people might consider Rashford a generational talent, but those four players are also up for debate. But certainly, Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe are generational talents, and I think Saka is becoming the golden boy, the star boy, and obviously a generational talent as well. Now, what do I define as a generational talent? In my eyes, there's a lot of players out there who certainly have talent, but they fail to showcase that talent on the biggest stage when the pressure is the highest, and especially in the biggest and most prolific matches. And with that definition, we've seen Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe dominate their domestic leagues, which a lot of people consider weak leagues. But we've seen Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe dominate on the international level and in the UEFA Champions League. Just last week, Kylian Mbappe scored a hat-trick against Barcelona, and Erling Haaland scored two important away goals against Sevilla in the Champions League. With Saka, we definitely know the talent is there. Next to Pepe, he's definitely the best dribbler on Arsenal's team. He's also the best playmaker Arsenal have right now, and at one point of the season, he was Arsenal's best goal scorer when Aubameyang was struggling to put the ball in the back of the net. And Saka is using his talent so effectively. At just 19 years old, a lot of people out there consider Saka Arsenal's best player. And some people might say, oh, it's just Arsenal. You know, they don't have a lot of good players around them. They don't have a lot of great quality. So as a player, it's easier to stick out in that club, which may be true. But just think about this. Arsenal are still one of the biggest clubs in the world. Yes, they haven't won a significant trophy in over 17 years, but there's still a lot of pressure to perform for this club. Remember, Arsenal fans are probably one of the most passionate fans across the globe. If you are not performing well, you will certainly hear it in the media, especially Arsenal Fan TV, and that can take a lot of toll on a player. And with all this immense pressure, Saka went from being a player that was coming off the bench to basically taking Pepe's starting position on the right wing and also starting over an experienced Willian as well. And along with that, he's putting in good performances in Arsenal's biggest two competitions, and that's the Premier League and the Europa League. Today he had two crazy assists that helped Arsenal advance to the round of 16 of the Europa League. And yes, Aubameyang is the player putting in the goals, but those goals do not happen without Saka's playmaking. Opta's official Twitter page also gave us a really interesting stat. Since the start of last season, no players provided more assists for their team in the Europa League than Saka, and he's done it with 8 assists. And with Arsenal, he has scored 10 goals and provided 18 assists at just 19 years old. Now imagine what Saka's stats would look like if he had a better team supporting him overall. You know, a better midfield and a better attack right next to him. Now I honestly feel bad for Arsenal fans because I don't think they'll be able to enjoy this homegrown talent for much longer. If Saka continues to play well, then I think Arsenal will become a stepping stone for him because big clubs will come calling. I think Saka will definitely follow a career path similar to Sterling. Now remember, back in the day, Sterling played really well for Liverpool. Now he wasn't a finished product, but he still played really well. Now when Liverpool sold Luis Suarez, and of course Daniel Sturridge started struggling with injuries, Liverpool were not able to provide Sterling a good supporting cast, and Man City came calling. You know, long story short, Sterling ended up winning 3 Premier League titles with Manchester City. And I think the same thing is going to happen with Saka. I think big clubs will start to fight for Saka's signature. And of course, that will force Saka to leave Arsenal because other clubs can provide Champions League football, and they certainly can provide a chance to win the Premier League title. Anyways, those are my thoughts and opinions on Saka, on why he is becoming a generational talent. Comment below and let me know what you guys think. Do you think he's a generational talent, or is he just knocking at the door? If you like the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you for your time if you made it this far, and until next time, peace.